Hi, this video is brought to you by Tech Direct Archive. In this video, I'll be showing you how to configure and run performance tests in Postman. As we all know, API is the backbone of many businesses today, and the quality and reliability of some of these APIs can have a great impact on how customers feel about your product. If you want to get a great feedback from your customers, then your APIs must meet the expected functionality and must be able to handle the expected load through the traffic that is hitting your endpoints. That is the reason why every business or organization needs to carry out API performance testing, which usually involves the simulating of a real-world traffic and observing how the response of these endpoints or API is. Stay tuned as I will be showing you how to quickly configure and run this performance test in Postman. So I'm going to launch my Postman now. This is my Postman. Let me just... So this is my Postman. So in case you do not, you want to know how to create a collection, just come here, click on collections, then you will see this icon here, just click on it, then you can create a blank collection. Then once you create a blank collection, you can add a request to it. You add a request, then you can place your API or your endpoint here, the URL, you can place it here, then set every other thing, then you can click send. So I'm making use of, I've already created a collection. So I have this collection here. Is an endpoint to log in into a web platform. So this is it. If I run this now, I'm going to get a response of 200. So the response is fine. So let me configure a performance test on this now. So all what you need to do is you come to your collection. This is your collection. This is the one I've created. Then you see these three dots here. Just click on it. Then scroll down, you will see run collection. So you click on run collection. So after clicking on the run collection, this is the next page. This is what you are going to see. So we are not actually doing functional testing. What we are doing is performance. So I'm going to click on the performance tab here. So on this performance tab, you get to see how you need to set up your performance test. This is the setting. You see load profile, virtual users, and test duration. So this load profile is just about the intensity of the load during the test duration. We currently have 4 of these load profiles. This is fixed. There's ramp up, there's spike, and there's peak. Then on the virtual users, this is the maximum number of parallel users that you want to simulate. So you can increase, you can reduce it. So we are going to use, I'm going to set it to 20 users. So we're using 20 virtual users for this test. Then the test duration, this is the amount of time in minutes for which you want to run the test. So I'm not going to use 10 minutes. So I'm just going to set it to 1 minute. So we're using 1 minute. So this is a data file, still a feature trial. So we're not making use of this. So now everything is set. So after setting these all these necessary details, then what we need to do is to run I'm going to run this API now. So it's preparing to run now. So we are going to see the response now. So no response received yet, but let's wait. It's sending some response. So response, we are getting some response back now. So this is a response. So if you can see, you get to see this blue line, which shows that the response you are getting is okay. The blue color shows that it's okay. So if you also check the error rate, you get to see that we have 0.00 percentage of error rate. So there is no error on this endpoint or API. And you can see the total request sent is 393 now, based on this is the request per second that is being sent, and this is the average response time. That is also being displayed here. So now let's is it up to okay? Okay, it's up to 1 minute already. So the 1 minute I set is exhausted. The 1 minute is exhausted now. So now, as you can see, we do not have any error, and we see the average response time, the request per second, and the total request sent within this 1 minute of performance testing. So everything here is very okay. The endpoint is responding the way it is. 20 users, virtual users. So it's the response is very, very okay. So now let me try and make use of this is one. I have just one endpoint in this collection. So let me use this collection. I have two endpoints there, two API. So I'm going to run this. I'm going to carry out a performance test on these two now. So just watch. So let us carry out a performance test on this collection with two endpoints now. Let's see the response. So I'm going to run collection again on that particular collection. This. So now I click on performance tab. Then I'm going to set this to 1 minute. We're going to leave it at 20 virtual users. Then the low profile, we'll leave it at fixed. So let me run it now. Let's see the response now on the two endpoints. So we'll start seeing the response now. So as you can see, we started getting the response now. You can see the blue line. There's a blue line, there's a red line. So what the red line is showing is the error coming back from one of the endpoints. Then the blue shows that one of the endpoints is fine, the response is fine. So as you can see the error rate here is increasing. The error rate is now above 35. So and it's still going, but it's going to stop any moment from now because it's 1 minute I set. So the 1 minute will soon be over now. So the 1 minute is over. Then we have the total request sent as this. The request second per second is 12.36. Then the average response time is 499. Then we have the error rate as 39.13. So let us see the performance details for the total duration. We can check that on these errors. Let's click on this so you can see that it is the mobile login that we're having issue. So this is the mobile login endpoint. So that this is what the response is telling us. So as you can see, we get to know what exactly is the issue. Then on the other one, the blue, there is no issue. The response is fine, except the endpoint for the mobile. The web login is fine, the response is fine, the performance is fine, but the mobile login, we're having issue with it. So it's just for you to check the error to know get the message that is being returned in respect to the error that is coming back. So with that, you can get to improve on your API, the performance, and what any other issue that is popping out. So Postman is a pretty tool that you can quickly use to also conduct some performance testing aside from functional testing. So it's a good way to start with your performance testing. So after using this, you can as well make use some other tools as well to support your performance testing whenever you are carrying out a load or stress testing on your API. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.